Hi drummers, hope you're well. Right, just a quick one for you here. I posted a little video on Instagram earlier and it was just like the warm-up that I did today. I sat down at the kit and I was actually really happy to be back on my acoustic kit, Cambridge Drum Company kit. I've been in isolation. I'm fine, I wasn't ill or anything, but got a ping, so I had to isolate for a while. And I haven't been on my acoustic kit, so I was just so happy to play. I just recorded the first thing that I played when I sat down. And a few people, in fact, asked me about the thing I played at the intro. It's just a little drum fill. It was 2 bars of 16th notes, fairly simple, relatively simple thing. And it went like this. I'll do it again. So it was that, man. It's pretty much 2 bars, 16th note, single stroke roll. It's not all the way single stroke roll, but it pretty much is. So pretty much single stroke roll with accents in it. And I'm just such a massive fan of this. It's not massively complicated. It's not the most out there concept, far from it. But I just think it's dynamite. When you're making a drum fill, it's so overlooked. Playing a stream of single strokes and playing within that stream accents, some notes louder than others. So some classic examples are things like, you often hear this done with the bow diddly beat, right? So single stroke roll, some notes accented louder than others. I like to play a couple of grooves, a couple of examples I use quite a lot of things like a samba feel played with a single stroke roll. So something like a sort of single stroke roll samba. I also really love playing a groove called the suku, and I play it in that way as accents within a single stroke roll. I've got videos about all those things. I'll link to those below. And this is just another example. I just think it's such a great idea. And you can really come up with endless drum fills, in my opinion, just by using that. So things like all of those fills. I haven't even moved off the snare drum. They're just examples of single stroke roll 16ths with some notes accented. I generally think of the accents as being big strong notes that you might play with a molar style whip movement. And then the other notes, the unaccented notes, as being very, very soft, probably, especially when you're practicing it slow. I would think of those as quiet as you can play, or certainly low volume. And the idea is contrast, right? When you're playing your fill, your phrases, whatever the thing is, I like to, just from my perspective and the way I like to play it, is having those 2 distinct levels going on. So the accented and the unaccented. And that's all this fill. Going back to this fill, that's what was going on here. I'll take you through it. Now, remember, it's 2 bars long and it's 16th notes all the way. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a, then again 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. The first bar goes... So this is the one that isn't quite single strokes all the way. I like to do a thing where I go into sometimes right, left, left. I think that's a really cool little simple sticking pattern to use. And it allows you to do that thing, again, I just like doing, where your left stick sort of stays on the snare and your right stick moves around the toms. I always think that's quite a nice sound. And that's what's going on here. So let's just go through one beat at a time. Beat 1, 1E and a single strokes. Accenting the tom, and then 3 unaccented notes. Right, left, if you're right-handed. Beat 2, This goes right, left as well. So this goes right, left. Both the rights are accented. And the and goes up to the tom-tom. So first half of the first bar. 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a. Now from there, the little sequence of right, lefts start. So when you do 3 E and a, it goes 3 E and a. So effectively you had right, left twice there. I'll play beats 1, 2 and 3 a little bit. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. All right, almost did 4 as well. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. On 4 E and a, we're back to single strokes. 4 E and a. You actually accent the very last note there, the of beat 4 with the left. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the first bar real slow and I'll work up some speed. Here we go. 3 E and a 4 E and a. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. 3 E and a 4 and again. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. 3 E and a 4 E and a. 3 and 4 and. So I'll play now one bar where I play it, one bar where we rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 and 3 and 4 and. 2 and 3 and 4 and. 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's pick it up. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So that's the idea. I'll do it super slow. 2 and 3 and 4 and. Cool, so that's probably the trickiest one because it's got those right, lefts in it. But the second bar is just single stroke roll all the way on the snare drum, except for the last 2 hits. Here's the second bar. So on beat 1, 1 E and a. Remember, this is right, left all the way. 1 E and a. So loud, soft, loud. Beat 2 is 2 E and a. 2 E and a. So you're playing the 2 softly. E and is accented. A is quiet. 2 E and a. First half of the second bar. Beat 3 goes 3 E A with the accents. Accents are played with the right, left if you're right-handed. And then on beat 4, all accented, 4 E and a. I'll play the whole of the second bar, nice and slow. 3 E and 4 E and and 4 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and and 2 and 3 and 4 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 and. So there we're at. There we are. I mean, that would be a good drum fill in its own right, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's sort of drum fill I play all the time. Again, classic. Single stroke roll, 16ths, don't overthink it. A nice musical phrase for an accent pattern and you're in business. Let's now put the 2 bars together. So first bar, remember, leading into, here we go, 3E and a 4 whole thing. Okay, let's do 2 bars groove, then we'll go back into it. 3 and here it comes. Okay, 3, 4, 1, 2, here we go. Here it is. One, two, three, four. And here we go. Slower, and here we go. And here it comes. And one time, deathly slow, here it comes. So there it is, man. That's what I played at the start. I just instinctively sat down and went. And I was off, man. There it is. Nothing massively, in the grand scheme of things, complicated. But I just love drum fills like that. I love a single stroke roll flow. I love 16th notes. I feel like accents can really just bring something to life. And I just really feel like these are the sort of fills that people respond to. Do you know what I mean? Like, not just drummers, but who are like, oh, what's this linear thing you're doing? Like, you know, but they're musical phrases. You know, boom, ba-da, boom, 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 ba-da, da-da, 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 da-da. That's a piece of music, in my opinion. You know, boom, ba-ba, boom, 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 ba-da, da-da, 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 ba-da, boom, ba-ba, boom, 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 ba-da, da-da, 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 da-da. That's a riff, man. Like, you play it on a flipping bass guitar, couldn't you? Boom, ba-da, doom, 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 ba-da, da-da, 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 ba-da, boom, ba-da, doom, doom. So that's what I'm all about. I just love coming at it from, if possible, a musical point of view, and you know, thinking of that, an accent pattern thing just really does that for me. I just like the sound of that. I know they're not necessarily the most drummery or like technically difficult fills, but I just love them. I think they're great. So that's what it was, man. Thanks for all the people who asked that and took an interest in just that quick throwaway video. The big skill involved here, I would say, in my opinion, is dynamic control, isn't it, at speed. Now, we shouldn't underestimate this. This is a big thing. I've got several videos about that whole process of playing like a single stroke roll and developing the ability to play your accents really nicely. One of my favorite drills is just to play single strokes as 16ths, an accent, like move through the accents, playing a single accent at first. So on the beat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Going on to the E, 1 E, 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a onto the and, 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and onto the 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and Then you do the same thing with 2 accents and so on. I'll link to all those videos as well. I just think that's such solid stuff. And for so many of the people that I work with, that's a big thing that features on there. And indeed my practice plan, because I just think that skill of being able to, at speed, control your dynamics between accented and unaccented notes just opens up a world of great musical possibilities. So I hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching as always, really appreciate it. Please like, share and subscribe. Thanks to all, as ever, to all the amazing people who support this channel. I can't thank you enough. There's so many lovely people. This is one of my via my Buy Me a Coffee support page. People always ask me, what is Buy Me a Coffee? Buy Me a Coffee is a platform on which you can support a creator, which I guess is what I'm doing here. And so there's 2 ways to do that. The original idea, as the name suggests, was you bought the creator a virtual coffee, and you can still very much do that. Thanks so much to all the lovely people who do that. And also now, as a new feature as of the last year or so, you can become a channel member, and new channel members coming in all the time. Appreciate it so much. So lovely seeing you, and appreciate your support more than you know. And it's really lovely working with you in that way. And as a channel member, you get you're supporting the channel, becoming part of it, helping it grow, but you get a load of things in return. You get to put input into the channel in terms of future videos. You also get a complimentary, if you want one, practice plan we'll write out for you, complimentary Zoom or face-to-face session where we get together and write that out for you, and then ongoing drum support. So you can message me, I'll write you back, or send you video responses. People, channel members record their practice sessions, I'll record video responses and send them back, hopefully giving useful feedback as best I can. And loads of other features as well. Members videos, breakdowns of the songs that I put on here. For tutorial videos like this, over on the members page, you get notation and also the practice along version, so you can just play these things on a loop and drill them in whatever speed you like. Loads of other features as well in the pipeline on the channel members side. So if you've appreciated these videos, found them helpful, and you would like to support and become part of this channel, and you're in a position to, please consider doing that. All the details are in the description below. It's via my Buy Me a Coffee support page. If you want to just support, click on support. If you'd like to become a channel member, click on that. And yeah, it's amazing working with all you guys. Thanks so much for being part of this thing. It has, as I often say, changed my life at this point to be working with all you guys supporting the channel. All right, thanks a million for watching as always. Any questions, give us a shout. See you soon. Cheers.